What's going on, y'all? This is Mike Brown, and I want to welcome you to this week's episode of The Art of Letting Go. While I got your attention, please be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast wherever you're listening to it. I don't know if I'm really liking the intro and outro music no more, so I wanted to put it out there for any musicians, any producers, anybody that got some beats or something they want to share that I could put on the intro. I don't have a whole lot of money, but I can send you some merch and promote your beats. But yeah, let's get into this episode of the show. Yo, what up? This is Mike Brown, and this is The Art of Letting Go. First off, I want to say Happy New Year. Second off, I want to say rest in peace to Max Julian, aka the Mac. That movie got me through college. Something to just watch and, take your mind off of things. But, man, Happy New Year. It feels good to be back. I needed a break. I needed some clarity just on what I wanted to do with this, where I wanted to go, and, just what type of conversations I wanted to have. I talked to my mom the other day, and she asked me, was I going to do an episode that would be a recap of my year? And I didn't want to do that. That's not how I wanted to start the year, by recapping. I wanted to start with something new. And I went for a walk yesterday. And as I was on my walk, something that popped in my mind that I feel like we probably hear this question a lot, but we only hear it pertaining to one thing. And it was a question that I asked myself about my life. And that question was, what turns you on? And I asked that because I've been feeling a little off. Lately. I just went back to work from a nice little break. Ended the break, thinking about COVID. Started the break thinking about COVID. That in-between time was the most peaceful time that I had because I wasn't stressing COVID. Now, mind you, in my regular daily life, I don't stress it like that. I have a million things that are on my mind that I just don't worry myself with that. But being in a space where that is kind of the focus, and, collectively, at a job, coworkers, all that kind of stuff, it can be a priority. And sometimes allowing others' stresses to come into my bubble brought a lot of fear and anxiety onto me this week. And it's so crazy because I started my week off a little different this week, and I felt the effects of it. I went to the gym every morning this week. I missed this morning, and it's so crazy because today is probably the most off that I felt. But I went to the gym every morning between like 5, 6 a.m., working out, feeling good, not getting swole just yet, but it's getting there. But yeah, my body, I just felt good in my body. And I journal every day, and for some reason I just felt the need to meditate every day this week, and it's really been helping me. And the last 2 days I just got back from a walk, but I went on a walk yesterday, went on a walk today, And like I said, I was thinking about what are the things that turn me on when I'm off. And I'm realizing those things, and I'm building structure in my life to make time for those things. You know, art makes me feel good. Art turns me on. Creating art, whether it's painting, I'm, making music. I will say making music, not so much making beats in the way that it used to when I was younger, but, creating turns me on. Being outside turns me on. Going for a walk, being out in nature, going on a hike, that gets me charged up. And I'm recognizing those things and making time for them because I recognize how they make me feel. Meditation again, going to the gym, and going to the gym for me. I used to hate going to the gym. I really did. Just being a skinny dude, I would always be in my head about the gym, because I always have to move the pin on the machine. I have to move it up, lighten up the weight. But being mature and going and recognizing like this is really for me has been helpful, and it makes me feel good. Like everything that I've been doing lately really feels good for my mind, feels good for my soul. And the biggest thing that turns me on is conversation. And I know that, and I feel like I have been, I don't know, sometimes I feel in isolation, and it could be mental, but sometimes I do feel like I just be in my head, in my thoughts. But lately I've been having more conversations, more just real conversations, life conversations, just about things that are of value to me and to the people I have conversations with, and sharing experiences and sharing perspectives. And is so fulfilling for me. It's very fulfilling, and I'm finding more of that, and I guess creating more of that, because it is easy for me to get distracted and slip away from the things that essentially make me feel good. It's a lot going on right now just in life for everybody. I'm no different. We all got things going on. And, if I could give one piece of advice, it would just be to really make time for the things that make you feel good. Because it's easy to just get caught up in the day-to-day hustle, and what I've learned about myself is that when I don't do those things, I feel off. So I have to turn myself on. But yeah, speaking of creating, let's see, this episode will be out on Tuesday. So the following week, Martin Luther King Day, I want to say that's the 17th. I'm putting out my book pre-sale. The book is done. I know I talked about the book a little while ago, but the book is done. The cover is done. It's done. I'm uploading it right now. I'm in the process of that right now. And man, I just am so proud of myself for following through on something that I said I wanted to do. And this is the first, but it won't be the last. It won't be the last. And I'm excited to share this. So, book pre-sale January 17th. And I'm going to put it out on my mother's birthday on February 13th. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. Like, if anything, I just wanted to inspire you to do whatever it is that you want to do. It ain't even about what's in the book. It's just about me doing something that I said I wanted to do and following through with it, and hopefully it inspiring you to do the same thing. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. You know, this part of the journey feels very transformational. I always say this every year, but I feel very focused on where I want to go, and I feel a lot clearer. I'm not gonna say very clear, but I feel a lot clearer. And the more I have conversations, you know, the clearer I get in all spaces of my life. And you know, this is a beautiful life to live, and I'm so appreciative to have it and call it my own. But yeah, I just want to have more fun in life. You know, after you listen to this podcast episode, you probably going to hear freestyle on the end. I feel like I want to do freestyles on the end of all my episodes. Shout out to the Couple of Nobodies podcast. Y'all should check out the Couple of Nobodies. My friend Rob, he puts these raps on the beginning of his shows, and they're really dope. And that's something that I've always been afraid to do, but I'm going to start putting them on the end of my shows. And you know, y'all just gonna have to sit through me rapping and enjoy it. And hopefully it's just as fruitful for you as the podcast. I'm gonna say the website, but the podcast, I hope it all flows together, because yeah, it feels good to me, and I just want to share that feeling with y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. I got some new guests, some really cool guests coming on the show pretty soon. Excited to share their stories and continue to share my journey. And y'all let me know how y'all feel. Let me know how y'all feel about the show. If you want to come on the show, if you want to just connect with me, because I really enjoy connecting with y'all. I really appreciate when y'all reach out. Yeah, that keeps me going, and it keeps me inspired, and I hope to be doing the same for you. So thank you for tuning in. This is Mike Brown, and this is The Art of Letting Go. Peace. Yeah, a freestyle every week. I'ma try to get it in, cause I know I wanna get better with my flows, like my jump shot when I shoot it from the 3, man, you know it's so cold. Looking like Steph Curry or some shit. Man, I'm in this thing, you know, I never quit. Been doing music since probably I was like 6. Now I'm about to be turning about like 36. Shit, this shit is crazy. You do what make you feel good. Keep on going, my nigga, you know I feel good. And this is real good. Shit, this is real good. I said I gotta keep flowing. I gotta keep growing. Looking at my mind, man, I always been knowing. Never run away, never feeling scared. I used to live there, but I live anywhere that I wanted to. In this universe or in this galaxy. Mad at me, I'm glad to see. Trying not to curse, but it happens sometimes when I'm feeling kind of passionate. Even with my rhymes, man, I don't write lines unless I'm writing a book, though. Man, I know they just getting shook, though. Confidence, I really cook, bro. Slow cooking, sorta like a roast of turkey. You can't hurt me. Man, I made it past 30. I'm so flirty, but I've been chilling lately. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning into this week's episode of The Art of Letting Go. If you like what you heard, please be sure to like and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. Let people know that you're enjoying the show. Also, if you'd like to support the show, I have merch available that you can purchase. We also have a Patreon as well as a subscription on Anchor. And you can subscribe to any of these subscriptions and it'll help in growing this show and just keeping me bringing good material for you guys, good episodes, good content. But yeah, check out that Patreon. And if you want to get in touch, please hit me up on all social media. We got a phone number that I cannot remember right now, but I'll have it for you next episode. You could also send me an email to theartoflettinggopodcast@gmail.com. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.